Hey folks, Juan Restrepo here, president of the Florida Real Estate Investors Association, bringing you another edition of The Fan, the FLREIA Action News. Again, lots of news, so let's get going. All right, what's going on here? The Wall Street Journal is reporting that builders return to Florida. What's that mean? Well, they're gobbling up deeply discounted land at 40 to 60% below boom era prices. All right, I mean they're excited about what's getting ready to happen. They're seeing an upswing in buying in several Florida markets: Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, West Palm Beach. So if you got some land to sell, hold out, man. They'll be buying it. They're seeing that new home sales are easier than picking up bargain foreclosures. Why? Well, heck, if you're in the business, you know you're trying to get an REO or a short sale accepted. It's taking months. You know, here these guys, they're ready to close. They got it built. Here you go. So good for them. Disney jumps on the luxury real estate market. That's right. They've got 980 acres between the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. All right, where they're going to house these houses. They've got about 30 properties I think they've sold or are on the market now. They're looking to have about 440 total properties sold out there, valued from $1.5 million to $8 million estates. All right, and they're also going to build the largest Four Seasons in North America. So, way to go there, Disney. Now you're getting into real estate. All right, Daily Business Review is reporting self-storage facilities going bust. Occupancy is falling from 85 to 95%, all the way down to 54%. Here locally in our own market, we're seeing several people that have seen their occupancies fall, and they can't afford to keep it up anymore, and they're going bust. Marcus and Millichap has a national self-storage group. They say 60% of their business in the self-storage facilities are distressed. So if you're looking for a bargain, hey, they're out there and in South Florida. The Fed is reporting that they're going to keep interest rates low through 2012 in an effort to sustain the fragile economy. The Fed is pledging to keep rates low for a while. All right. Hey, now get this. You guys got to be wise. If you've been hit with a foreclosure, make sure it's not multiple or the right one. Now, we've talked about this, how now Florida is now mandating that in order for a lender to file foreclosure, they have to prove that they have the note. Well, homeowners have been hit with multiple foreclosures from different lenders. What's happened is they might have owned the note, but it's been sold so many times, heck, maybe 2 to 3 times, even at closing when you bought the house, that these guys still think they own it, so now they're coming after you in a foreclosure. Well, what's happening is they don't actually own it anymore. They sold it, but they don't realize that the paperwork didn't get completed correctly. So get yourself protected if you're in that situation. All right, Palm Beach Post. They're reporting that BP has paid out $157,942 in Florida real estate claims. 1,019 claims have been made for losses to rental properties. 393 payments totaling $145,744 has been made. 199 claims were made in regards to real estate sales. 2 payments were made totaling $9,698. 14 claims in regards to diminished value have been made, but 0 have been paid out. And 3 claims for structural damages to homes. 1 payment of $2,500 has been made. All right, and EnvironmentalLeader.com reports that the EPA has postponed enforcement of the lead-based paint regulation. Now, you remember we had Pete Youngs talking about this a few months ago. We made a big deal about it because it was a costly. I mean, it was up to $32,000 fine per incident per day. So now they're laying off, but not too long. So if you are a contractor or looking to get your company regulated under the EPA's lead-based paint regulation, you'll have they're going to delay enforcement until October, and you contractors must be registered for training by September 30th, and then the training must be completed by December 31st. All right, but even though contractors must still follow the safety precautions of the new rule. All right. And this was sent to me over by one of our members, Richard Housley. Thanks, Richard. S-Corp's tax rates may drastically change. That's right. The current Congress is looking at legislation to close loopholes for shareholders taking non-wage income. So for those of you guys who have S-Corps and you like to take those non-wage incomes that we're allowed to do, and that we don't get hit with the self-employment tax of 15%, well, guess what? You might be if this goes through. All right, well, that's the news, but hey, what's going on at the FLREIA? Well, we've got the Infinite Banking webinar on Wednesday night on June 23rd. So make sure you register for that. Man, that was awesome training last Saturday, real estate strategies for this. So if you are still hesitant, thinking about it, check out the webinar tonight. But or make an appointment with Rick and Doug. You're going to be blown away about what you can do with this stuff. All right, and then Saturday, Frank McKinney's Pursuing Your Life's Badwater event. Check it out. It's going to be at the Crest Theater in Delray Beach. Be sure to register for that. Donations go to the Caring House Project, which we all know go to Haiti. And so these folks are still hurting over there, and so the funds will go to take care of these folks. All right, and then again, I'll be away July 9th through the 15th. I'll be flying in the night of our REIA, or the morning of our REIA, so hopefully I'll be alive. But I'll be joining Frank at Death Valley running the Badwater Ultramarathon for his 5th time. I'll be crewing, so I'll be doing running, but not too much running, not as much as him. And like I said, monthly meeting is July 15th on the power of grant money. All right, so you guys looking for money? It's like, I don't know where to get any money. There are billions of dollars available in grant money for real estate projects. So come out and discover how you can get some of that yourself. And then we're having a special workshop on the 17th for the charitable giving of real estate. We haven't said too much about it, but we have launched a nonprofit organization that is going to be, we'll be telling you a little bit more about here in the upcoming weeks, and this is what this is all about. So we'll shoot you guys an email and a website where to get more information about that. And then we have our cash flow game on July 30th, so be sure to register for that and have a lot of fun. And Nancy Williams was last week's winner of the ticker tape contest. Congratulations, Nancy, for getting it right and being first. All right, and make sure you're following us on Twitter, on Facebook, on our YouTube page, and our blog. All right, all the links, you're seeing the links coming off down here on the ticker tape. So make sure you follow us and keep up to date with what we got going on. We've got great news that we Twitter on there. That's the way I keep up to date nowadays with the news. It's great. It's fantastic. So we're trying to get that out to you. All right. Don't forget our FLREIAblog.com. Chime in and share your opinion on some of the topics that we've got going on. And members, don't forget we have the partnership program blog going on right now. And thanks to Rashida Adekoya, she's been sort of keeping that going. So thank you, Rashida. So check it out. All right. Well, that's it for the news this week. We look forward to seeing you at any one of our upcoming events, and make sure you take care. God bless. This is Walmer Sheppel signing off.